Twitch stream is now live, you beautiful bitches. Get your corn popped, your host buttered, and your sweet sweet toes ready to dance all over this motherfucker. Shit's about to get weird.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there stood a young fool with some rope in their hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, got wrecked. Oh, I fucking split you in two. Oh, you're dead. Came prematurely. I'm so sorry, this doesn't normally happen.
The Nugger emerged from the lake with a blast, as the amazed and amused of the townsfolk passed.
Hello!
You feel like a frog, sir. Are you okay?
I'm not a frog! I'm a gnome!
Inside check.
For tears of laughter.
The Nugger ate the pie, the horse, and the cart, as the rat poison rocketed straight to its heart.
That name provided by Sally Tripp. Thank you so much, Sally Tripp. Yabba Yoinky Gooby Sploink. What just a brilliant fucking name. Hello! What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? I've just realised that this is not going to record properly. For some reason, it is going to the wrong place. So I can't record this. That's wonderful. I'll just have to download it later as a VOD. Wonderful. We can all blame Lumia Stream for this. Anyway, I am joined today for Cryptic Critters by 4 of our best and 1 more to arrive. Today we have with us Mars, Lex,
Hello.
Luca, Strawberry, and soon, we hope, Twisted. How are you all doing today?
Doing pretty good. Good.
Lovely.
Just eating in the background.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
I have a small problem.
What's that?
I'm gonna DM it to you. Wait.
Okay. Damage. I'm trying to set up these Raps of Unarmed Prowess for Twisted, but as Twisted is not here, we will just go without. Right. Let's see. I've got a DM. I've posted the link in general D&D stuff and in main dungeon chat. Click on that link and come in through that way. It looks like it's changed the access link for most people. So click on the other link and log in that way. What we have today is a different kind of experiment, a little different kind of dungeon for everybody. This time, you are going to be faced with other challenges than what you've had already. I have also taken the liberty of giving you all a long rest already, so you don't need to do that. Just so that we don't spam chat with that. Now, we now have our new character with us as well. Livia, who is Lex's new character. Livia is a human sorcerer? Am I right in saying that? Yeah, I believe so. And yeah, we're gonna hit the ground running with this. I will give you all the customary. Hang on. I'll give you all the customary. What word am I looking for? Initiative roll. That's the word I'm looking for. Initiative roll. And we will go from there. So, the very first person in the turn order is Twisted, who is not here with us right now. So, we will skip ahead and go to Livia next. Livia, Ragnar has given you a little communicator to put onto your ear. You are stood next to the other 4 people here, one of whom looks a little bit vacant in the eyes because they're not quite all there. But yeah, you hear Ragnar speak through your earpiece. Hello. I'm welcoming you, Livia. You're a new person, but I understand that you had a sponsor, Durder, sponsored you. To make sure that you had a nice little treat to join in with us as you started. So you now have a broom of flying, which is very cool. That's a very interesting thing to have. But yeah, you can use that now. That should be very fun for you. Now, today I found that I thought that perhaps we might be able to introduce a few of you to a new idea. And that is not just communication, but also collaboration. It seems that from time to time, you get a little bit in your own head about the tasks ahead of you, and forget that maybe the person next to you might be able to help. So, with that in mind, I have commissioned the Cryptic Critters to go into a new area. And that new area is a place that was another area which was owned by a very paranoid person. You might remember the challenge that you had a few weeks ago. This is no different. This time, you'll be going into a person's personal, well, I guess you might call it like a vault. He kept a lot of his stuff in different rooms because he knew that he would be able to access all of those rooms, so to him it wasn't an encumbrance. But he did it so that he could safely keep people away. He also happened to keep a few beasts in there too, so that he might be able to stop people from wanting to enter into any of these places as well. So that you might not immediately want to, go all the way through the entire place if you didn't know where you were going. What your challenge will be today is if you can open all of the rooms in this area, then you will double whatever pot you receive. So, the incentive is there for you to speak with each other, communicate, collaborate, and try and figure out the puzzles ahead of you. Each room will have a different riddle to enter the room. Now, you don't have to actually get every single room correct to enter them. What you can't do is use spells or any other kind of brute force to open any doors. There's no way of picking locks or anything like that. They're all magical things that this paranoid lunatic really nailed the place down with so that he could be anti-rogue. He really had a thing against rogues. Sorry, Luca. Look, and runner, I suppose. The thing is here that the thought process is for every room that you can't get right, you can sacrifice 100 tokens from the team pot so that you can open a door into a new room. Now, each room will, of course, branch off to other rooms. More opportunities to recoup some of those tokens. Now, if you're stuck somewhere, then you could think about that. But also, there are some side passages built into the entire place so that you could bypass certain rooms if you're not sure about them. Come back to them later. But to open them, you would need to be in front of the door. So, get yourselves in front of doors, answer the riddles, and if you answer them right, the doors will open for you. I hope that that is clear as day. You should start to figure this out before long. It's not going to be too hard. There's plenty of opportunity for you to get this as you're going along. Just tell me what kind of a room you might want to go to, and we can figure that out together. Now, I believe we have an Elena has woken up. Elena, welcome back. You may log in when you get the opportunity. And it is actually Elena first. Twisted, it's your turn at the top of the order. And yeah, you will have noticed that there's a new link because for whatever reason the old one balked, so it wasn't letting anybody in.
I'll be right back. Is that okay if I just need to do something real quick?
Yeah, sure. You're fourth in line.
Right. It's just gonna take like 4 minutes.
Sure.
Or 2.
Which door do you want to open? If you can't say words, just ping one with your mouse. That one. Okay. Right. So that one is number 23. You hear a voice come from the door that says, "At the sound of me, people may dream or stamp their feet. At the sound of me, people may laugh or sometimes weep. What am I?"
Sorry, what?
At the sound of me, people may dream or stamp their feet. At the sound of me, people may laugh or sometimes weep. What am I? You can talk to other people as well. There's no limit to who can speak on what turn. You can all speak whenever you want. And you all hear it.
Any idea?
Sounds like a cry of some sort.
Sounds like some kind of telepathic magic device.
Makes people stamp, makes people weep, makes people... What was it?
Laugh and dream.
Also
Laugh and dream. A tickle?
If you want to move on, then we can skip to the next person.
Is it
Or
like...
if you... Oh.
It's not a lullaby, it's...
What?
If any of you say the correct answer out loud, it will automatically open the door.
Can I hear the thing again now that I've actually muted this loud ass music?
Yeah. At the sound of me, people may dream or stamp their feet. At the sound of me, people may laugh or sometimes weep. And this is for these doors.
Is it like songs, maybe?
The door's open.
Yeah, maybe some kind of poetry.
You got it. It's music.
That's the only thing I could, like, think of together.
Now, because it's still your turn, Elena, you've got the rest of your movement to walk inside. And please, anybody who is in chat who wants to give us any idea of what they think it might be, without cheating, of course, no Google. Anybody in chat in the stream, please, make your thoughts known. How much movement did you have? So you were here. You went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You've got 40 total. Also, you should find in your inventory there is the Belt of Fire Giant Strength, which we will apply to you now. There you go. And also, there is the Wrap of Unarmed Prowess. I've not quite been able to get it to work yet, but you just use that instead of your Unarmed Strike.
Nice.
While you're discussing, I'll see if I can figure out how to do this. Do you have anything in particular that you want to do in this moment besides just moving or dashing?
Aside from that, not really.
I can't see what you're doing at the moment because I'm trying to fiddle with your, what do you call it?
Aside from moving, not really. I kind of want to just...
Well, you've got a dash action that you could take.
Dash?
Yeah, you could dash into it. That just takes an action. What are your unarmed strike damage rolls again?
And you click it to another door if you wanted to.
+1.
So that was a detour through the loot and reaching the door. Watch
There you go. Got it. Alright. So you've reached another door. Do you want to hear what it is now?
Yes.
Alright. You reach door number 29. Door number 29 says, "How far will a blind dog walk into a forest?" How far will a blind dog walk into a forest?
Until it hits a tree.
The door doesn't open.
To the other side. To find light.
It doesn't open. We can move on to somebody else's turn if you want to
Yeah.
bank this one. I'll remember to put your 100 in for the door that you've already opened. Okay, next in the turn order then is Livia. Livia, which door would you like to go towards?
Before going towards the door, I go towards runner
Mm-hmm.
and cast the Longstrider spell on them.
Nice.
What is?
You have a first level spell cast on you.
Oh.
Longstrider.
Uh,
You touch
What
creature.
is-
The target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. It lasts for an hour. So your movement speed is now increased.
Awesome.
You've also got the Boots of Speed. So this would add on top of that after the Boots of Speed.
Nice.
So I make my way
Yeah.
towards the door on the right.
Okay, so you want this door? Okay, that's cool. Then that is number 17. The door says, I have lakes with no water, mountains with no stone, and cities with no buildings. What am I?
Can you say that again?
I have lakes with no water, mountains with no stone, and cities with no buildings. What am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Two.
The moon.
Did you say? What did you say? Sorry.
I didn't say anything, I'm just thinking.
What did Twisted say?
Anthill.
An anthill. No. I thought one of you said the answer, but I couldn't be
The
sure.
moon.
Nope.
My guess would be landscape.
Nope.
Oh man.
Legos.
No, Legos don't exist in Alan Dresser, but nice try.
It's why I'm like, but I have to say it.
Remember, anybody in chat can write what they think the answer might be without Googling. No cheating. Lakes with no water, mountains with no stone, cities with no buildings. What am I? And if you want to bypass any of these puzzles, then you can spend 100 to get inside. They either have
Line?
close enough, a map.
Oh.
I'll give you that one, because it's close enough. Yeah, so every single one of these rooms has got either an enemy or treasure, basically. So you can if you do spend 100, you will either get the reward of killing a creature or the reward of getting the tokens back the moment you get inside. The question is, if you do use those tokens up, then when it doubles at the end, then you've got less to double, you know?
So I hop onto my broom and walk into the room. I'm
Okay.
not wolf, but rather fly into it on
Yeah.
my broom.
That's fine. So you've moved 15 to get to the door, and then 20, 25, 30, 35. What speed does your broom give you? Is that 50?
I have 30, but the broom has 50.
So yeah, it's either or. It includes you would hop on your broom at the start and then fly. It's not run and then jump on it and then fly. It's not like a yeah. Anyway, okay, so I guess it does count as a mount, so you could technically do that, but let's not get into the nitty-gritty of it again. Alright, so you've made it 35, I think we said. You've got 15, so you could make it to the next door over if you wanted to. Or you could make it down here to a different door.
Okay.
You want to go to that one? Okay. So that one is number 18. What has many teeth but can't bite?
A snail.
Zippers?
Zips don't exist in Alan Dresser.
You never know.
But yes,
trophy
yes,
necklace.
do
Not
have
yet.
technically
Maybe someone.
thousands of teeth.
Everyone's talking over each other. So someone say it one at a time.
A trophy necklace.
A trophy necklace. What has many teeth but can't bite? I mean, I can't really argue that one when it's a fantasy realm. There is a more correct answer. There's like 2 options that I'll give you for 2 different answers. Can't bite.
A gear.
A gear. Yeah, I guess I would give that one as well. I was looking for either a comb or a fork.
Oh.
Alright, you open the door up and you see that there is not treasure inside. There is an elk. More elks. But you did manage to successfully get one of them open, so that is 100. You've used up your no, you've used movement and you've used your action to cast Longstrider. You have a bonus action if you've got a cantrip bonus action. Do you have one? No, you don't. Okay, well, never mind.
I don't think I do.
No, so then we move on then to Ronna's turn. Ronna, 2 of the doors on the
But
right.
I would like to use my bonus action for something else.
Okay, what would you like to use it for?
To convert a level 1 spell into a sorcery point.
Okay. Cool. That should add
I'm not
to your
exactly
total.
sure how I can do that.
Why? Yeah, you've got the elk targeted, so it's doing it on the elk. You're converting sorcery points on an elk. It's not really a valid move. We also don't really use targeting because it just breaks the system. Yeah, there you go. You've targeted it on yourself now. Yeah, you've targeted it on yourself now. It'll be under features. Sorcery points. You're already at maximum sorcery
Targeting in
points.
general messes things up. Just do the action without the targeting.
Yeah, stop targeting shit, basically. Stop targeting shit. Because it always fucks this system up. You've already got maximum sorcery points anyway, so I don't think that it's capable of registering having more than one. And how many... It still says that you've got... yeah, your long strider you can do at will once per day. So the one that you cast earlier didn't use a spell slot. Yeah. So it's... I mean, you want to use up 1 spell slot, right?
Yeah,
Correct? Yeah?
to get
Okay,
this
right.
sorcery point.
Okay. So there's... I've put 6 there then. So sorcery points, you should be able to convert them... what rate is it? A first level spell slot is a...
Basically the same amount of point as...
It's 2 points. A first level spell slot is 2 points. I think that there's a conversion difference though, going backwards and forwards.
Yeah, I think 2 for level 1, 3 for level 2, and 5 for level 3.
I think there's like a loss though. You can't necessarily do it equal back to back.
Yeah. But I think I can only do it once per turn.
Right, so it is equal. So it would be 7 sorcery points that you've now got. And you've now lost a spell slot from the first level. Great. All right, that's your turn over. It's now Ronna's turn. We've got 3 doors that are unopened in front of you, and there's 2 that have been opened, which have obviously opened up other places further down. Now, you've got the Boots of Speed that you could use if you want to use a bonus action to activate them. You'll be able to move further.
Yes, we're going to activate the Boots of Speed, and we're going to start by going to these doors down here.
So you have double for you is 50 plus 10 is 60. So you've got 60
So
movement on your first. Yeah, so you've got another what do you call it after that? What's 45? Yeah. Okay. So that one is number 21. Who can shave 25 times a day but still have a beard?
Who can shave 25 times a day but still have a beard? A gay man married to a woman.
And what?
The door doesn't open.
A razor.
Who can shave?
A who? A barber.
Yes. The door opens. The first true, like, not like, you know, I'll give it to you. The first time that we've actually just, yeah, you got it.
25.
Right, so that is, what does that make? 40 that you've got so far?
25 there to there.
Yeah.
Now I've got another 15, right?
Yeah.
15. Let's go up.
No, you'd have another 20.
25. Oh, okay.
So you got 5 after this one. So let me just mark off that one. So you've got your 100 for that. And this one is... It's hard to keep track of which ones these are because I'm doing it on fucking Word. And Word is shit for this. I am always hungry and will die if not fed. But whatever I touch will soon turn red. What am I?
Fire.
Correct! This one opens as well.
Alright. And we got another coin, y'all.
So that's one treasure that you've got so far. You've not used your action. You could action dash if you wanted.
Action dash. So that's 25, correct?
Correct.
10, 15. Grab that coin. 20. 25. We're going to head to the doors on the left.
Alright then. That is now 200 tokens that you're up to. The group so far has got 400. It is now Lona's turn. Lona, you've got 2 locked doors, one north of you and one south of you. Which one do you want to get to, or would you like to go somewhere else and look for other doors there?
I want to try the door that's in front of me.
The top one? Okay. That one is number 16. What has hands but can't clap?
Everything.
A clock.
A clock.
Clock! Correct! And you see an elk in the room.
Scary.
I should mention that if you kill the elks, then you'll of course get this customary 400 tokens for each, and if you kill all of them, then that doubles. So if you double that, and you also double the overall pot, then you might actually get out of this with quite a lot, but you'd have to be quick. You've already used a quarter of your time. You've not moved anywhere, and you've not used an action or a bonus action. So you can do whatever you want from this point on. You've managed to open the door without using anything. What do you want to do about it?
I think the elk knows that I'm there. I think it saw the door opening and probably is gonna go after me. So I'm gonna defend myself, of course.
Well then, that's up to you. Do you want to use some movement and go to attack? Thank you for that one, Stephen. That's very kind. I'll let them know. Alright, so you've got 30 movement. It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get within range of it. Or you can do something from where you are if you want to use like a ranged spell attack, maybe.
I want a range spell attack. If I have something like that.
You've got like Moonbeam, you've got what else have you got? Frostbite, Poison Spray, Gust, Erupting Earth. You've got a bunch of stuff that you could do from where you are. Or you could use a Wild Shape and turn into a creature yourself. It's up to you.
Hmm.
Who am I hearing
Good
breathe?
try.
Twisted. So what do you want to maybe do?
It's currently between Poison Spray and turning into an animal that could fight this elk.
Yeah? Well, the Poison Spray has got a range of 10 feet. So you only need to get a little bit closer to it to be able to do that.
How close exactly? Can you show me?
10 feet.
How close?
So one square is 5. So if you're stood here, then that's 5-foot range. If you're stood here, that's 10-foot range. Because you have to actually be able to make contact with it. Because otherwise 10 feet would just fall short, right? So if you're stood here, then you'll be able to hit it with a Poison Spray. That would only be 20 feet of movement to get there. Do you want to go that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. So we get to here, and you go Poison Spray. Let me just pop that into the chat. There we go. And then it's going to do its DC 14 Constitution save. It gets a nat 2, and let's roll damage for you. And you cause 11 damage on a 2d12. The thing is basically nearly dead, but not quite yet. You've still got a bonus action if you want to use it. Is there anything in particular that you would want to do?
What actions do I have?
In terms of spells, there is another cantrip that you could do, which is Healing Word, but nothing has been hurt yet. In terms of your inventory, there's not really anything that you could use in your inventory, but you could go into a Wild Shape with a bonus action.
Wild Shape, let's go.
Okay. What kind of creature do you have in mind? It has to be a beast. It has to have a challenge rating of 2 or less. Is there anything in particular that you're thinking of? Like tiger, bear, wolf, mastiff.
Bear.
Bear. Okay, let's see what bears we've got. I'll just type in bear and we'll see. We've got black bear, brown bear, and polar bear. Let's see. Black bear is challenge rating 1/2. Not very strong. Brown bear is challenge rating 1. Kind of strong. Polar bear is challenge rating 2. Strongest. Do you want to do polar bear again?
Yes, polar bear.
Alright then. You are now polar bear.
Hell yeah.
I would also say, though, that as a polar bear, you cannot say the answers to riddles, nor can you speak telepathically with other people without their magical input. So you will be able to kill things, and you will be able to walk up to doors and get them to... oh, by the way, these would have opened as well. You will be able to get up to, like, other people and shit. Oh, wait, not that. You will be able to get up to other people and do whatever you need to for them. You'll be able to walk up to doors and get the riddles spoken aloud. But beyond that, you won't really be able to do much. Now, because some of these are unlocked rooms, you actually have additional doors that you can access, which I am now opening for you, because you are in adjacent rooms that are unlocked, or you are adjacent to areas which don't have puzzles to get to. So I've now opened up a bunch of more areas for you all. It's up to you what you want to do now. That was your turn then, Lana. It is now Luca's turn. Luca, there is only one door that is left locked in front of you from this area. Do you want to go and try that, or do you want to go somewhere else? The one that you're
No,
stood
I'ma
right
open
next
it.
to. Okay.
I'm gonna open this one.
So let's see what the riddle would be for you. That one in particular is number 22. What is harder to catch the faster you run?
Your breath?
Correct! The door opens.
Yes, I know.
Door opens. It is your breath. Correct. Also, these doors would open as well because you've already unlocked that, and then these as well because you've unlocked that. So, you see the treasure ahead of you. You've got full movement if you want to run to it.
First, I'm gonna activate my boots of speed.
Nice. Bonus action. Now you've got double your base movement on your first movement of each turn. So that doesn't count dashes and stuff.
Yeah. Nope. Click. There we go. I'm gonna go grab that.
Love that. Let's put another 100 into your tokens then. You've also received 100 tokens as a group from Stephen Days in the chat. Another one of our patrons. Thank you very much, Stephen. Alright, so you are now stood where you are. You've got 25 base movement normally, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you've got another 20 left of your opening movement, and if you want to dash after that, then you can.
I'm gonna go to this
Go up to
door.
these ones? Alright, cool. Let's see which one that is. That should be number 28, I believe. Yeah, 28. The maker doesn't want it. The buyer doesn't use it. The user doesn't know it. What am I? The maker doesn't want it. The buyer doesn't use it. The user doesn't know it. What am I?
Breast milk.
Filler peanuts.
Nope. Any other thoughts, anyone?
Manure.
The user doesn't know it.
Well,
you shit without knowing?
the plants.
Oh, I guess.
The stuff you put the manure on.
The buyer doesn't use it, though. If you're buying manure, then you're definitely going to use it.
But the corporation buys it for the farm.
You can argue the toss. I'm not going to give it to you for manure. The maker doesn't want it. The buyer doesn't use it. The user doesn't know it. What am I?
Still think shit's a pretty good answer.
If not for the buyer not using it, sure. If you're buying manure and not using it, then that's a waste of manure.
Yeah.
Is it carbon dioxide?
No.
I'm stumped on that.
Soup?
No. Soup? I hope you do know about soup. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
A coffin?
Yes! Correct. A coffin. The door opens and you see an elk. Another elk. And it turns to look at you. It looks menacing. It's foaming at the mouth. How far have you gone so far? You went from here to here. That's 40 feet. You've still got 10 feet of your own normal movement left, which would get you to here, but that is out. That's 5 feet out of reach of whatever you might want to do to this elk. Up to you what you want to do from this point.
Not if I've got a short bow. Can I just...
You can yeet a bow at it, an arrow at it. Yeah, absolutely. Also, the door opposite also opens because it opens out to another place that's not a room. Do you want to shoot at the thing?
Yeah.
Go for it. Should be attack roll in chat. You got it?
Maybe.
Look on the chat on the right hand side. And it should have attack roll. There you go.
I didn't scroll down.
Yeah, you can use the Lex picked up on me saying yeet the bow. Yeah, you could use the bow as a throwable object if you wanted to. Otherwise, yes, a 26 will definitely hit. A 19 on the roll plus 7 will definitely hit. So give me damage now.
I'm getting there. Damage.
I'm really looking forward to when Seribot bans the first spammer in chat, because we're going to get to see the new animation.
Oh yeah, you were gonna...
If there is somebody in chat who wants to be timed out voluntarily, you can see the new animation that I've created.
Secondary damage option below the original.
I've got the stream paused. I wanted to see myself get yeeted.
Well, I mean, you can open it now if you want to. I've got it zoomed in enough that you won't see anything.
Yeah.
I want to see that too. Oh my
Yeet
god.
me.
You want to be yeeted? Say something in chat so that I can see your name. Yeet! Alright. Okay. So we are going to... Where you are? Right. Are you ready? This is a test for me as well, because I've not done it genuinely in the actual stream.
Well.
You can unmute it as well, yeah, the sound effects. Three, 2, 1.
What the fuck?
Luke Lee 17 has no chill.
I love the little, what the fuck?
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
Locally 17 has no chill.
Yeah, 100%. Right, you may now pause or mute the stream or both.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, it does that for ban as well. If someone gets banned, and Seribot bans spammers as well. So yeah, it does that. And the little animation, I made that myself on After Effects with the little goose. I actually drew the goose. I'm very pleased with it. Okay.
It's amazing.
Thank you very much. Right, back to normal. Back to normal service. So you fired the short bow. I need your damage roll now.
Yeah, it's doing the thing where it says you must roll attack before rolling damage.
All right, I'll roll the damage for you. 6 damage. It looks about halfway fucked up. But that is your turn. It is now the elk's turns. This elk is now ready to attack you. And this elk is ready to attack you. And so too is this one. So we will go in turn order. This one is going to attack Luca. Let's see. Yeah, this one is going to charge you at the door and ram its. I've already rolled. Don't worry, I've rolled the damage.
Oh.
It just didn't show up here. It's because I keep it on blind GM rolls so that you don't ever get to see what I'm rolling. Because I always forget otherwise.
Okay.
So it is going to roll an attack against you, and it gets a 7, so it doesn't hit. This one is going to run at Livia, and is going to do the same attack, a ram, and it rolls a 10, which also doesn't hit. And then this guy, who is on his last legs, is going to roll an attack against our polar bear friend, and also rolls a 10. Unfortunately, none of the elks have hit, or elk. Is elk a plural? I don't know. But we go back now to Elena. Elena, it is now your turn again. Do you want to continue at this door, or do you want to try a different door?
I'm continue at this one.
Okay, the riddle again was, how far will a blind dog walk into a forest?
Into the middle.
Correct!
As far as
Halfway! Because after that, he's walking out of the forest.
Mhm.
Yeah. You see that there is a treasure inside. Do you go towards the treasure? I assume so.
Yeah.
Right. You missed, but I'll give it to you. Alright. You are at another door. I assume that you want to find out what the riddle is for that door in particular.
Yes.
Lovely. Then that is number 30. The total number of riddles and rooms are 33. So, gives you an idea of how much time you've used. You've used up 45 minutes so far. You've got an hour and 15 to get the remainders. This one. What can jump higher than a building?
Anything.
Correct! Anything can jump higher than a building because buildings can't jump. Okay. There is an elk in here. What do you want to do? You going to punch your fist straight through an elk's face again?
So, and then I...
Well, holy shit. I just tested something on my end to see if your belt of fire strength works.
Mhm.
It was a blind roll. I won't tell you what it rolled. Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so you've Misty Stepped. Where are you Misty Stepping to? Oh, behind it? To, like, flank?
Yeah.
Flanking moves don't actually make any difference in 5e mechanics, but you are welcome to do it, of course. You go behind this thing, then. You're now facing its ass. Go for a... Oh, don't forget you've got the wraps. So where you would have gone for an unarmed strike, if you wanted, you could use the wrap of unarmed prowess. I've put it in your favourites bar. And that will give you the additional bonus of a +1. So for those who don't know, who aren't familiar with these magic items, Twisted has bought 2 items. The Belt of Fire Giant Strength and the Wrap of Unarmed Prowess. Now the Wrap of Unarmed Prowess at Uncommon Rarity, which is what was bought, that adds on a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Not bad, right? For a punching thing. The Belt of Fire Giant Strength converts the person's strength score to be 25, which means that you get a +7 to both of those as well. So with this wrap, Twisted actually rolled a 12, but gets a +11 to the roll. So that is 23 on the roll. When I rolled earlier, I got a nat 20, and it gave a 31 total. 31 against a creature that has an AC of 10. You will automatically hit it even on like a nat 2. On a nat 1, I'll make you punch yourself. But yeah, on a nat 2, you'll definitely be hitting this thing. And you cause 10 damage, which again is insane because it's 1d4 plus 8. So you got a 2 on your roll and you're still causing 10 damage with this punch. This is a tiny creature A tiny creature that is 1 foot tall, that is breaking people's bones with simple put. I don't get it. You've made a broken character, and I'm here for it. You've not, unfortunately, broken this elk. It is still alive. You have the option to do another attack if you wish.
Do I?
Well, a Misty Step is a bonus action. Oh no, yeah, you've already used your bonus action for the Misty Step. I mean, you didn't have to use the Misty Step. You used that for flavor, I'm guessing. It's up to you.
It was either that or a dash.
Well, you were at the door already, weren't you? Or were you? No, you were up here, weren't you? Oh, yeah. So that's what? That's down here. And then...
20 feet, and then...
to here. Well, how much speed do you have? Isn't it? Don't you have 50 feet?
40.
40?
I have 40.
Oh, yeah, because to get the token, you would have had to move the extra. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, then you don't have an extra attack. It's going to move on in turn order. We go on now to Livia. Livia, you've just been charged by an elk. This elk looks very healthy. What do you want to do about it?
This is my first time meeting with such a giant creature, so I'm going all out on it.
Nice. I appreciate it. Tides of Chaos.
So firstly, Tides of Chaos.
Well, to give you advantage... Well, so you only have to use Tides of Chaos after you've already discovered if you don't succeed. Tides of Chaos is like a backup if you don't succeed on your roll.
Oh.
So you don't have to use it. It's only there to give you advantage after the fact. So it's like you can wait until you find out that you failed and then do Tides of Chaos after that. So most of the time that isn't the case, but in this it is. It's a special thing where it's like, actually, no, I want to change things and make it better for me, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
Yeah, fair. It didn't seem like that, so neither did.
Pretty sure that's how it works. I mean, I might be mixing it up with Bend Luck, but either way, it should work that way, in my opinion. Fireball? Fucking Jesus Christ. Well, that's one way of doing it. A DC 16 dexterity saving throw. Fuck my life. And that one. Okay, this is a very undexterous elk, and it just had 27 damage applied to it. Elks only have 13 HP, y'all. But
it's just a pile of ash now.
It is. It really is. It's fucking...
That,
yeah.
If it didn't just, get turned into fucking... nothing. Yeah. Just pure atoms.
Just imagine like a ball of flame hitting the center of the room and a massive woof, engulfing the floor. And as it does that, it just like a gentle breeze knocks away the final ashes of the elk as part of the same thing. And you get a little bit of elk dust on your shoes. Right, well that's your attack. You've got movement. Also, I would also say that...
I do have to roll my d20 for this.
I would also say, though, that Tides of Chaos is not something that would apply to Fireball, because Fireball is a saving throw, not a ranged spell attack. So you don't actually need to use Tides of Chaos for that. It wouldn't have needed advantage anyway.
Yeah, fair, but it also says it has advantage on saving throw.
Yeah, you get advantage on your saving throw, not that the creature has to... the creature gets disadvantage on theirs. So it wouldn't make any difference to you. And yes, you would need to roll that. Also, we need another roll for the Long Strider that you cast earlier. Luca really enjoyed being yeeted, by the way. Did you roll for it earlier?
Oh yeah, fair.
The one that the Long Strider that you cast on Ronna. Okay. So that's 2 spells. We're now up to a trigger of 3. Alright. Okay, that's a fucking insane turn. I think that's the first fireball that we've had in my campaigns to date. These doors automatically open, as do these doors automatically open. Honestly, fucking insane. Love it.
I'm going for this.
Wait, these... Okay, so this door is open, which means that these ones should be...
It would have opened as soon as the act.
These ones should be... That's... I'm trying to keep up with how many doors there are. There's a lot of fucking doors. Alright, so... These doors are still locked and these doors are still locked. And yeah, you've used 25 of your 50 feet of movement. This is... What room is that? That is room 12. What goes through cities and fields but never moves? I need to give you your 400 points. Correct! A road. Very good. You'll notice that these are of mixed difficulties. I've made them easy for adults, hard for adults, and easy for children. So there's a mixture of all of them. But yes, a road is correct. The door's open. And you get another treasure. Also, these doors are now open. Let's just make sure that I get that applied to you, so you get another bunch of...
I guess I'm only gonna use my bonus action to convert spell slot again.
Sure. What spell slot are you going to convert? Are you converting to or from?
Level 1 again.
So are you converting a level 1 into sorcery points?
Yeah. Using up those for that.
Right. Okay. So you are now up to 9 sorcery points. Out of 5, by the way. You're hoarding sorcery points. Okay. So we've got... I think that should be all of the rooms open that should be open. I think that's... Yeah, okay. Right, then it is now... Who's to... Oh, well, no, actually, this should be open as well. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. God, there's so many fucking doors. Okay, that's Livia's turn. It's now Ronna's turn.
Alrighty. I'm going this way.
You're going that way. Let's see what door that one is. And then I'll give you an update in a moment of how many rooms you've done so far successfully. That one is number 14. Number 14. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter.
Time.
Nope.
Love.
Close enough. Your heart, yes.
I also had that in my mind, but then I'm like, if you touch me, you may be snared, or I may be.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms successfully completed so far. You are an hour into this, and you have managed to get just over a third of the way through. You are facing an elk. What do you want to do about the elk? I assume attack it. 18 hits. do what you want to do. Okay. It's at 1 HP. It's very fucking hurt.
Sequence, rage, reckless, flail,
Yeah.
flail,
Nice. Nice. The usual shit. Well, you've opened a door, walked in, and used reckless. I guess you've also just used rage as well, so that's your bonus action. So you won't have a second attack to be able to do. So that would be it for you.
Yeah, because I don't think 12 kills it.
It does not. It has 1 HP left.
Bookshelves.
That's just all scenery, the bookshelves. I'm not really caring that much about what things are in each room. I didn't go through with a fine-tooth comb and removing everything because I was just like, I don't care much about what it looks like. It's really just there to be a box. Right, so it's now Lonar's turn. Now, you are a polar bear, and this elk has just tried to attack you unsuccessfully. What do you want to do about it, Lonar? You want to attack?
Yes, attack.
Alright, what do you want to do first? Because if you hit on either of these, I'm assuming it's going to automatically kill it. You've got bite and claws.
I take claws.
Claws first? Alright, we love it. Let's see if you can hit an AC of 10. You don't hit an AC of 10. We go for a bite attack. You get a 26. That definitely hits. The bite attack does 8 damage to a creature that has 2 health. Describe the kill for me as a polar bear.
Since it's a bite, right? It's bite. Right?
It's a bite attack, yeah. The bite hit.
Yeah. I just did the bite of 87.
Nice.
As
nice.
a polar bear.
Okay, well, this is certainly a now eviscerated polar bear. Congratulations, you've completely wrecked this shit, and you've earned another 400 tickets to the pot.
Yippee!
You are still a polar bear, and you've still got movement.
Polar bear.
An elk killed by a polar bear. It's probably
Not an eviscerated polar bear. It's a polar bear executed.
Oh yeah, an eviscerated elk. Right. Yeah. Well, you now have the rest of your movement, and you've also got bonus action. Your movement as a polar bear is 40 when walking. Where do you want to go? You want to go up to the next door here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you go up to this door, and because these are part of a compendium that I can't edit, it means that I can't grant anybody ownership of any of the tokens. It's only me that can control them. So yeah, you get to see it, but I'll move your token up here so you can see the whole length of the place. Right, so that one is room number 10. You will hear it. You won't be able to answer because you are a polar bear and cannot speak. But the riddle is, you walk into a room that contains a match, a kerosene lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. What would you light first? You can't answer, remember. The match, correct. The door opens, and you are able to see inside. You also see that some more doors open further beyond, but there is a token in here if you would like to collect it. You have moved so far 30 feet. You've got 40, so you could take an... you took an action to attack, so you could get 10 in. So that's there. You don't have a bonus action as a polar bear.
Right.
That's your turn, unless you don't want to go inside that room.
No, that's okay. I want to be in this room.
Okay.
By the way, can I just say I am so brainwashed with Blender that when I try to move the screen at the place, like, you know how you can move around.
Yeah.
With your mouse, I keep clicking the wheel, the mouse wheel, constantly because that's how you move in Blender.
It's so I have to keep like unremembering how to move things because like it's hold right click to drag on this to move it, but then on other programs it's hold spacebar and left click to drag, and then on others it's like other things besides that altogether, and it just gets so fucking messed up in my head I can never quite remember. Now, Luca, it is your turn, and you are faced with an elk.
Zooming in on a project. Oh.
What do you want to do to this elk, Luca, now that you've been timed out?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and stab it with a rapier.
Alright. Stab yourself an elk.
Are you enjoying the land of time?
Heck. Normal.
A 9 does not hit. But you have an offhand attack if you want to use a dagger.
Yeah, I could do that.
That will take your bonus action, but you can do it. 10 hits.
Woo.
Just need damage now. Ooh, baby. Describe the kill.
I'm gonna try and slash its throat.
Okay. All right. This is a side of Luca that I don't think the group have seen yet. All right.
I did something with the Abby Yoinkies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So everybody is getting to know Luca as a cutthroat, basically, literally. Okay, well, that's another 400 tokens added to the pot. Let me just see how many more of the elk friends we need to get through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 left. Remember that you can buy your way into rooms with tokens if you want to. The group pot currently stands at 13, 15, 19. So you're at 2,000 tokens. So if you wanted to speedrun this, you could legit open 20 doors right now by just spending those tokens. But it would mean then that you don't have anything to double at the end. So it's an idea of the economy. You don't have to get all of the things right and spend time over them, because spending time over them will mean that you are very unlikely to finish the entire thing. But, you know, that's up to you guys. And coordination and communication, of course. Where do you want to go then, Luca? Next door, Hida? Down here?
Yeah.
All right. You also notice that there's some more doors have opened down at the bottom here into a different kind of area. This will be one of the shortcuts. If you ever see the doors open and there's grass beyond it, that means that it is a shortcut that will bypass other rooms if you just get stuck on one, and you maybe want to take the movement to go around it instead of buying your way through it. So, on this one, we are at room number 27. I have no feet, no hands, no wings, but I climb to the sky. What am I?
A ladder.
Nope.
No, he's at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
No feet, no wings, no stairs. Come on, a cloud?
Close enough. Smoke. It never. I want to be clear on this. I never said it doesn't have any stairs. You added that yourself. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not marking you down for it. I'm not docking your points. But I definitely did not say it has no stairs. Right, Luca, are you heading inside? You've got your boots of speed still, I think, don't you?
Saying it's not stairs.
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20 to where you are now. So you've got another 30 left. That'll make you up to 40 to get to there. But you collect that treasure. So that's now another 10 that you can use if you want to.
Go there.
Now that this room is open, these doors open, and these doors open. Every exit to this room is now open to you because this room exits to all of the little shortcut areas within your region. Isn't that a treat? So now you have multiple options to go to now. That will be on your next turn, though. It is now the elks' turns. And I believe we've only got one elk left standing that anybody has got in front of them. And that is the one that Ron has got. So this elk who...
one.
Do you have one as well? Where's yours? Oh, yeah, you do. I've not uncovered it yet, have I, on the initiative? Well, then that one is actually first. This one that just got completely ass-blasted by you is going to try and fuck you up with some hooves. It's going to give you a good hoofing. And it doesn't hit with an 8. This one is going to do the same thing to Ronna. And I believe doesn't hit with a 12 because you've got your shield as well. And that your AC is 18, which is insane. Elena's AC is 10. Wait. Your AC is 10 and it still didn't manage to fucking hit you. That's crazy.
I'm small.
AC 10? That's crazy, man. You bought something to punch things with before you bought something to protect yourself with. This is...
I am small.
You are a glass cannon. Right, well, it is now...
I don't need... I've barely been touched throughout these entire...
Oh, I'm gonna test that!
Really
I'm gonna test that, motherfucker! I'm testing that, motherfucker! I'm gonna smash the shit out of you now! Every fucking monster is gonna target Elena. Oh, small thing! Must stamp it out! Well, speaking of Elena, it's now Elena's turn. What's Elena gonna do to this poor elk that can't even hoof a tiny fairy creature? I imagine you're gonna punch its lights out. Don't forget, you can use your other one instead of the unarmed strikes.
Oh, yeah.
The wraps. Lovely. 18 hits. This is going to be an automatic kill. 12 damage certainly kills it. Please describe the kill.
I grab it by its back hoof, and I fucking suplex the bitch
Jesus
into the wall,
Christ.
breaking its neck.
You also see that one of its antlers snaps off naturally. You can collect it as a treasure if you want, as a trophy.
Yes.
I knew that you would, you fucking... Honestly. Right, so you've now got the room above you or the room below you to potentially open. Which one do you want to go towards? That one? Alright. Okay, fuck my life. Right, well, that one is... it's this room. That's number 24. What gets wet while drying?
A towel.
Correct. That's a classic old one for kids, that one. Alright, you've now got the token up here that you can go and rush and grab.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30...
35 to get to it. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? 35,
Lovely.
40.
That's your 40. And you've used your action. You've got bonus action still if you want to do anything with that. Like Step of the Wind or anything like that to get to another door.
Yeah.
Oh, also, this room is also open to you. And this is open. And these are open. So the only actual other room in here is this one that you haven't... Oh, actually, no, that one is unlocked from the other side. So there's another one further up from that, which is where Livia is in. And then... Okay, so your next one is here. That's your next one that you've not yet unlocked. And with Step of the Wind... Yeah, with Step of the Wind, you could get to 5 feet away from it.
Okay.
So you're
that is all.
You're just within reach for the next turn, but we'll move on to the next person. Good turn. It's now Livia's turn. What are you going to do, Livia?
Going up to the door.
Going up to the top right. Nice one. That is number 6. What question can you never answer yes to accurately?
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. The one that I had down was are you asleep, but are you dead would work just as well. You can see that there's an elk in there. Oh no. Are you going to fireball this one again?
Hi.
Nope, this time trying something different.
Okay, trying something different. I like that. I wonder what Eliora would think about torching a fucking elk with a fireball. Probably love that shit, right? Sorcerous Burst. I don't like the color. I don't like the shade of that logo. That looks a bit... Blech.
They'd probably prefer a thunderball or something. I don't know.
You cast Sorcerous Energy at one creature or object within range. Make a ranged attack roll against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 damage of a type you choose. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder. Are If you roll an 8 on a d8,
twice the d8.
If you roll an 8 on a d8 for this, then you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage. When you cast this spell, the maximum number of these d8s you can add to the spell's damage equals your spellcasting ability modifier. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of d8s. Did you actually get 8 on any of those? Because I doubt that you did. No, you got a 4. You can add, so it's not that.
Yeah, then
it's kind of balked it. It's not quite done the formula right.
Yeah.
Right. What it's done here is it's rolled which damage types for each one as well. So the first one is what we would go with, which is the 4.
Seems to be the case.
So it's going to take 4 damage.
But also it's supposed to roll the d8 twice.
So what happens is if you max out your first d8, then you can roll another d8.
But it says I roll 2 dice if I reach level 5.
Are you level 5? Hang on, let me just read this again then.
Everybody's level 5.
Yeah,
increases. Oh yeah, I didn't read the bit at the bottom. Yeah, cantrips do have an upgrade based on your level. Then you do roll 2, and then the second one there was a 2, so it'll take an extra 2 damage.
Then can I do the Tides of Chaos to increase my second damage?
Yeah. Go. Well, no, you can't. You can't roll advantage on a. You still need to make your ranged spell attack, by the way, to actually see if you can hit it. You can use Tides of Chaos on that, so that you get advantage on your attack roll.
Gave me the damage.
It should have given you both. I don't know why it didn't. What's your ability modifier?
No,
so it's a plus.
Added damage as a button.
Do you want to do Tides of Chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. You got a nat 20. Yeah. So you got a nat 20, which means that you did hit for that 6 damage, but being that it's a nat 20, you should be rolling double those dice. So you would roll another 2d8, which we've already got in the list there, which is another 11. So that's another 11, which you can then roll another 8 on top of it, which would be the 7 after that. So then that means that you get an additional 18 damage on top of the 6 that you've already caused. So you've just caused 24 damage to a creature that has 13 health. Okay, well, it's dead. It is fully dead. What damage type did you use on it, just so that we can learn, you know?
Fire.
Fire damage? Okay, so another burst of flame engulfs another elk. Every one of you can smell burning hair everywhere. You can just smell burning hair all over the place.
Ew.
Yeah. I've looked it up. The rules as written, it says that Tides of Chaos is before rolling the dice. So you are right. You decide beforehand. I think what I'm getting it mixed up with is Bend Luck, because Bend Luck is after. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Why are we doing a Constitution saving throw?
Burning hair.
Oh, you fucking... Okay. You still ingest a lot of burning hair smoke. It's disgusting. Right. You've made it from the doorway through here. You've got your broom of flying. You can still make it further if you want to. Okay. So that would be room number 5, if I'm not wrong. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack, but give me a smile and I'll always smile back. What am I?
Goldfish.
A mirror.
A mirror! Correct! Fucking goldfish. Goldfish don't crack. Fucking
the snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
I swear to God. How did I find myself in this situation? Why am I DMing for such lunatics? right. You've got the doors open for you, and you've got a treasure in the middle of the room and another place ahead. Do you want to go for the treasure?
So I think what I want to do is to get extra movement for the rest of this. I'm gonna use the meta magic to cast a spell as a bonus. Oh wait, never mind of that. Wait, no, I can. So basically, I'm just gonna find the right one.
Mm-hmm. So you're casting. You're using Quicken spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Quicken spell. When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action for this casting. So yeah, you can basically use a spell as a bonus action instead of an action. What do you want to do? Because the last one was a cantrip, so you can still use a spell. You're gonna cast fly.
Fly on myself.
What distance does that give you? For the duration, the target gains a fly speed of 60 feet and can hover. So you're flying and you are using a broom. Okay.
No, I'm hopping off the broom to fly by myself.
Fair enough. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, how far have you already moved in this turn? Were you at the door back here?
I think it should be 50.
So you were here. 50 would be here, I believe.
No, I actually started in the middle of the room, so it was like 10 extra feet.
So if you started there, then it would be here. That's 50. If you're going 60, then it's here. So there you go. You're in the room. You haven't been able to collect that yet, but you have managed to unlock some more doors. That's the end of your turn. It's now Ronna's turn.
Wait, also, I'm not sure if I should roll for the chaos.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah. Roll again.
Just a plain 100.
Plain D20. Yeah.
Action to roll for it.
You can. There should be like a list of dice at the bottom of the screen. You can assign one of those to be a macro that just rolls a D20 if you want, and then it just rolls it automatically for you by a single click. But otherwise, it's /R 1D20 because you did cast fly, so you do need to roll. And that 20. All right, the trigger goes up to a 4. Now it's Ronna's turn. No, you didn't actually roll. You just typed 20. Yeah, no, you do actually have to roll. So you do actually...
Yeah, I thought I did, but it was...
Yes, so you have a wild magic surge. So we now need to figure out what your wild magic surge is going to be. This is fun. First time that we've had a wild magic surge. A D100, and you've rolled... What was the number again? 32. 32. You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied, or the nearest unoccupied space, if that space is occupied. Okay, so you vanish from existence, and you will reappear at the end of your next turn. Let me just make sure it is... Yeah, the end of your next turn, which means that you will lose your next turn. Ronna, what do you want to do?
Runner is gonna attack this elk again.
Cool. That hits. Your minimum will kill this thing, but roll anyway just to have fun. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it loses its 1 HP with the 12 that you deal to it. Describe the kill.
Runner hits this thing across the body, doing all the damage to it there. Trying to grab a horn. Because Elena likes them.
I mean, you've exploded this thing with your single strike. It's got nothing left in it. So you've got there's no body left for this horn to hang on to. It's very easy to pick it up from the bloody mess.
There we go.
Yeah, red mist is what you've got. Red mist and some antlers. So you are now free to move. You've got open doors, top, bottom, and right, and then you've got 2 to the left. Okay.
We're gonna go over here.
So that one, let's have a look at which one that would be. That is number 13, lucky for some.
Yeah.
I know a word of letters 3. Add 2 and fewer there will be.
One.
Nope.
No word.
There is one single correct answer for this.
First.
Nope. I know a word of letters 3. Add 2 and fewer there will be.
Few.
Correct! Yes. If you add 2 letters that ER to it, then it makes fewer. Correct. So you've moved 20 to get to there.
15, 20, 25 to grab this coin.
Yeah. Let me just add that to your total. So you've moved how far now? 40?
That was 25 and then another 25. So I think that's my 50 movement. I've used my action.
And you've got cunning action dash though, right?
Yes.
Or yeah, you've not used a bonus action yet. So it's up to you if you want a bonus action dash.
But my question is, do I still have 60 from that spell earlier?
Yes, it lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you could just move to there, yeah.
Put
there you
it
go.
up to 60 right here.
Alright, so that should be room number 7. I'll just double check. Yes, it is. Okay. I turn once. What is out will not get in. I turn again. What is in will not get out. What am I?
A lock.
Close enough. A key. The key turns. But, you know, the lock kind of turns at the same time, so I'll give it to you.
Alright.
So there's another treasure in there. But you can chaos... Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's 40 out of... Oh, wait. The bonus stash is only 25, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I gotta go here and stop.
No problem. And yes, Lex, that is correct, but you would still have only surged once. Because the Tides of Chaos happened... Wait, what was the... What came first? Was it the spell or the Tides of Chaos that... What was it that happened first?
That depends. Should I have rolled a d20 for using a cantrip?
No. Just the Tides of Chaos.
It was the Tides of Chaos first.
Okay, then you would have automatically done it anyway, but you did roll it and you hit it on the roll trigger. So you would still have the same result. It's fine. Okay.
Well, that's the end of Honor's turn.
Great. Then it is now Lonar's turn. Lonar, you've got this token in front of you. You can grab it if you would like.
To grab it.
Nice. Then you've got another 30 feet of movement left after that as a polar bear. You've got 3 rooms here. Let me just make sure that none of those have already been unlocked. They have not. It is your choice what you want to do about it. Which one do you want to go to? Left,
North.
top, or right? North? Okay.
Top.
So you go to the top, that's another 20 feet of movement, so you've got 10 feet left. This room would be... Hang on. That would be number 4. What can fill a room but takes up no space? Remember, everybody, polar bear can't speak.
Air.
So,
Art.
air, farts do take up room. They are physical.
Nice.
Emptiness.
I'll give you noise. Yeah, I'll give you noise. I think it's along the right lines. The answer I was looking for was light. Right, you've opened up this other room and you see an elk in front of you again. You've got 10 feet of movement left. That's not going to make you close enough to reach the elk. It's up to you what you want to do, though. I'll put you here so you can see.
We can't attack the elk, probably.
You wouldn't be able to from here, no.
I'm just
but...
gonna...
Have a name.
I'm just
Oh, the elk does have a name, by the way. Which I will say that as a polar bear speaking to an elk, that the two of you might just be able to recognize what each other is grunting, even though elks don't actually have any speakable language, even in like Sylvan. The elk has like a little name tag jangling from a collar that you can see that none of the others have had so far that says Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it's quite a name, that. What do you want to do then? You've got 10 feet of movement and you can't attack on this turn.
I'm just gonna wait here.
Alright then. Then it is now Luca's turn. Where are you, Luca? I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Okay, so you are down here. Remember that you've got a bunch of rooms to explore and potentially open. This one directly ahead of you. This one over here. This one's not been opened yet.
Is what the plan was.
That's the one you want to go for? Cool. That one is number 26. Number 26. This one's a long one.
Oh, God.
500 begins it. 500 ends it. 5 in the middle is seen. First of all figures, the first of all letters, take up their stations between. Join all together, and then you will bring before you the name of an eminent king.
So Luca's just gonna go over here now?
Sorry, what was that again?
500 begins it, 500 ends it. 5 in the middle is seen. First of all figures, the first of all letters, take up their stations between. Join all together, and then you will bring before you the name of an eminent king.
Leonidas.
No, but you're along the right lines.
Midas.
The answer is going to be a king's name. I'll give you that much. It's a difficult one, this one. Very difficult one. It's easier when you see it written down.
Clear.
But it really takes a very specific knowledge area for you to understand what this is about.
Arthur.
No.
So I'm gonna try this door.
You're gonna try that one? Okay. So that one is number 20. And number 20 is glittering points that downward thrust, sparkling spears that never rust. What am I? Glittering points that downward thrust, sparkling spears that never rust. What am I?
Diamonds.
Nope. Diamonds don't just thrust downwards.
Feet.
Nope. Sparkling spears. Your feet are not spears.
Feet. Fangs.
Oh, teeth. No.
Teeth.
Teethums. Nope.
Icicles.
Yes! Icicle! And there's an elk in the room.
Well, guess I should go try and stab it, huh?
Probably. So you've moved from, you were there, I think. So you got to there.
20.
Oh, were you like right by the door? Yeah, you were, weren't you? Okay. So there to there to there. That makes 40 total to get to within range.
It's going to be. Oh, never mind. It wouldn't let me. It said I'm colliding with something.
Yeah, you're trying to walk around a corner, that's why. It gets very particular with collisions, I don't know why. Okay, do you want to attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it.
Give me a stabby stab.
Going.
A dirty 20 hits. Now give me damage. 8 damage. That doesn't kill it, but, you know, it's good going. Do you want to do your offhand stab?
Yeah.
Alright, go for a dagger attack then. Just needs a 10 on the attack roll. 22, that's definitely enough to hit it. Now give me damage. You're looking for 5 HP here, and you get 7!
Yeah.
Nice, describe the kill. I'm guessing you're going to cut its throat again.
No, I'm gonna stab this one's eyeballs out. Just
wow.
stab it.
Wow.
I now have a little kebab.
Okay. Alright, we don't need to... Jesus Christ, man. You are a bunch of vicious killers.
Conversation again.
Yeah, you are vicious killers. Wait, did I? Oh no, you didn't, did you? Okay, right. Okay, well, you've killed another elk. Should we take inventory of how far we are? You've got about, I'd say, 25 minutes left. Because we've just hit 1 minute 40, but 5 minutes of that was the countdown timer. And I don't really ever count that. So, let's see how many of these you have got successfully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 out of 33. You've got 12 more rooms left to unlock. If you can unlock all of them, you will double the take. So far, the amount that you have got between you, although Lex is about to pick up another 100, has not done it yet, you are at 3,900 total between the lot of you. If you spent 1,200 and then doubled it, you would make more than what you have currently, because half of what you've got is more than 1,200. So just a thought, but it's there as an option. You would need to make the decision before the end, though. So that's all that I'm going to leave you with. Now, you've used 40 to get to where you are. You should have another 10 left if you want to make it to the southern door, but that will be the same riddle as it was before, because it's the same room.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just start naming kings.
You could always just use 100 to... You could use 100 to unlock it. I'll tell you what the answer is.
Can I hear one more time?
Oh, God.
500 begins it. 500 ends it. 5 in the middle is seen. First of all figures, first of all letters, take up their stations between. Join all together, and then you will bring before you the name of an eminent king.
Is this the one that has to do with Roman letters, Roman numbers?
You're along the right lines. Roman numerals.
I forget. I remember this from a YouTube video. I can't remember the name.
500 begins it. 500 ends it. So you would be looking for the same Roman numeral at the start and the end. What's 500 in Roman numerals?
D.
Yeah, D.
David.
David! You got it.
I thought this was supposed to be about Alan Dressa. Ooh, another elk. Can I kill it?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you've got room, you've got 10 feet to here, but you've already used your action and bonus action.
10 feet to there.
And it's about fairy. Alan Dresser is a world built on fairy tales, and what's more of a fairy tale than, you know, fucking King David and all that shit. So next in order then is going to be the elk in the room that you just opened. So it's going to charge you, and it's going to try and hit you with its ram, with its horns. That's a 22 to hit, which will hit. It will do... If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight forwards, and then hits with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage. Now, the question is, where did it move from? Let's... hang on. From there. Control Z helping you out so much, because I was about to give it to it, but it did not move 20 feet. Otherwise, it would have done another 2d6 damage to you. Instead...
I was gonna say, I have uncanny dodge, too.
That helps for dexterity saving throws. It doesn't help for getting out of the way of a regular attack. The saving throw you would need to do is a strength saving throw, and it wouldn't apply to that. You'd need to have, like, rage and be a barbarian to get help with strength saving throw. But you do take 8 damage. That's all it can do on that turn. It only has one attack that it can do per turn. Next is going to be this bad boy up at the top, who is right here in front of a polar bear that's just burst into its room. So it's going to charge the polar bear. And again, it can't go 20 full feet without backing up. So it's going to do that. It's going to back up to here, and then it's going to charge forwards to try and ram the fuck out of this polar bear. And if it does, then it's going to knock the polar bear prone. Which just means that you have to use half of your movement to stand up. So we'll go for an attack roll. I'm going to put this into the main thing. You can't roll for it, but I will do that for you. You succeed on your strength saving throw. Target is a creature. Saving throw. And the target takes the... Okay, so there is extra damage that you take regardless of being knocked prone. It tried to ram you, but it failed on the ram. So unfortunately it didn't succeed on the ram attack, so it doesn't do anything to you anyway. Okay, that was the end of the elk's turns. There are... how many now? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 elks in play. 4 elks. 2 of them you have already found. 2 of them you have yet to find. Remember, if you can kill all of the elks, then you double the bonus from each elk. That is the end of their turns. It's back to Elena. Elena, you are 5 feet away from a door. I'm assuming you're going to walk up to that door.
Yeah.
Nice. That would be number 11. The more you have of it, the less you see. What is it?
Cataracts.
Cataracts. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I'll give it to you, but it's darkness, for God's sake. You had to bring it down to fucking cataracts, didn't you? Jesus Christ. You are unhinged as a group. This is not okay. It's not okay. Right, well, you've opened up another room. Congratulations.
Oh,
Jesus.
where am I going? Help.
Okay.
I stopped perfectly.
So it was 5 to get to there. So hang on. Boom. It's 35 to get to where you are.
Yeah.
So you've got the movement to walk up to here. That actually is already open. Would have opened just now as you unlock this room. That's where Strawberry is. There is a room that you can see on the opposite side that's not been opened yet. The one above you has been opened. Livia is in there. You can see her off in the distance. There's done. There's two more unlocked rooms on the 2 right-hand columns, and they are both at the very bottom of the map. So if you're going to make it anywhere, I would suggest that you make it left. So I doubt that you're all going to finish each of these rooms. Your best bet is probably just to kill off all the elks. You don't need to worry about this. This is just decoration. You can just walk straight over it.
I can't.
Here, I'll just do it for you. Alright. What distance was that? So you got 35 to there. Are you using a step of the wind to get this far, or a dash?
Yeah.
Which one?
The
step of the wind. Alright. If you just mark that off for me in the thing while I find what room this is. This should be number... Oh, it's number 9. Okay. I am the beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place. What am I?
So, can I get a repeat?
I'm actually going to type this one into Discord chat so that you can see it written down.
Thank you.
Because I think that this one's a bit of a tricky fucker to get your head around without seeing it.
Main dungeon or general D&D?
General D&D.
Thank you.
Most of the time I write in there. I don't usually use the chat. That's for you guys to chat. I'm the beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place. What am I?
Stardust.
Nope.
Water.
Nope.
E.
E! Correct! The letter E.
Oh.
E. Very good. Alright.
Can I also use my action dash, or...
You may, yeah. Alright. So, let me just pop that on your name. Okay, so the current totals are Ronner and Strawberry have 700 and 400 respectively. Elena, you have 800, and Luca and Livia have 1,000 each. It's very good, very, very good. You've also received 100 tokens from our donor, Stephen Days, which is very generous of Stephen. We love that. Very, very good. Now, remember, if you manage to find all of the elks and kill them all, then you will get a double bonus of all of the damage that you would have for each. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 times 400 would be 4,400. So you would end up with 8,800 total without looking at all of the additions of treasures added on as well. So it might be in your best interest to start finding these elks and get killing them, because I tell you, you've only got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes of real world time, that is. Not 10 minutes of in-game time, because that would be like 60 turns.
Reached.
Yeah. So, you are... Let me see where you were. You were there. got to here, and then you got to here. That's 125 feet. Your movement speed is 40, so you would actually be 5 away from it. You'd be there. Again, you are just outside of reach. What's funny is that I made these rooms specifically 8 by 8 squares, knowing that it would be 40 feet of movement to cross them. So if you triple your movement, you're still going to be 5 feet away from something. Okay. That really only benefits people that have got 40 feet of movement, really, isn't it? Okay, well, that was a good turn by Twisted. Very good. It's now Livia's turn. Livia, I'm assuming that as you're now flying, you're going to grab this token and try and run into this room next, which, in fact, has already been opened by Strawberry.
The question is, am I supposed to skip this turn for being in the planet?
Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh, shit, yeah. Thank you for keeping me honest. Well, then, it is now not your turn.
By using my heroic inspiration.
By using your what, sorry?
The heroic inspiration. According to the description, it says I can use it to reroll any dice.
We're not going to use that, no. If you've already said that you're using Tides of Chaos and then you've used it and you... Yeah, if you get something that you don't then like, then we can't just retcon it because it's convenient, no. You'll get your turn next turn, though. Yeah, at the end of this turn, as we move now onto Ronna, you will blink back into existence. And we now move on to Ronna.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm just gonna do this turn is use my bonus action to...
It's the end of your turn. You can't use your bonus action for anything. No, it said in the wording that you...
I still exist, I'm just in another plane, or I'm not sure how the banner plane exists.
I guess, yeah, I mean, you would use your bonus action in the other plane.
Yeah.
What do you want to do then?
I think I can take care of it myself just using another level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there that says that you can't do that. Your Meta Magic Quicken spell, did you use that last time or not?
Yeah, I used it. I got extra 2 points for the Meta Magic Adept feature, so I took down it from there.
Right, okay. Right, so it is now Ronna's turn.
Alrighty, so Runner is just gonna keep heading towards doors.
Lol, cackle. Nice. Hey Bane, welcome in. Okay, then that one is going to be, surprise, surprise, number 1. What has to be broken before you can use it?
An egg.
Correct! That's one of the kids' ones.
Thank God.
Alright, and there's another elk. You've only got one more elk to find after this one. Bane is in the chat and says, hi Cackle, corrected to Jackal. Hi Lex, hi Twisted, hi Lucy. We've also got Luca and Strawberry in here, and of course Mars. 23 to hit, definitely hits. And that is a 12.
Just realized something I can
Okay, what would you have done?
It's dead.
Basically,
it is dead, yeah.
Use my bonus action and my reaction to cast Misty Step as soon as I return to the regular plane.
Okay. The what is in my home rules is that if you miss an opportunity to say something that you would have done on your turn, then we move past it and you don't get to go back and say what you would have done on that turn. Because it gets too complicated to keep rewinding time and going back to someone who forgot to say something at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So we'll do it. We will do it. But bear in mind for the future that when it does come to your turn and we move past it, we've moved past your turn at that point and it's too late at that point. Okay. So we're now getting up to number 2. Where would you have moved to, Lex? Where would you have moved to with your Misty Step? Because if you're using Misty Step, then it would have happened.
I forgot that I already used my bonus action.
Yeah, but also if you'd used Misty Step, you would have still been in the ethereal plane when you did it. So you would have teleported to somewhere else in the ethereal plane and then come back to the same world after.
Kind of way to use
well, like prepare a reaction. So you prepare a reaction to then appear. When you reappear, you can. Right. Okay. Yeah, that would be a bonus action to do it.
Except I forgot that I already used my bonus action, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. This one is what can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, has a bed but never sleeps. Refrigerators don't have beds.
A flower.
And beds also don't exist. Well, no, beds exist. Refrigerators don't exist in this world. Not yet, anyway. Not a flower, no. Flowers don't run.
Trees.
What can run?
Not walking trees.
What can run but never walks? Has a mouth but never talks. Has a head but never weeps. Has a bed but never sleeps.
Is it like a lake or something?
Oh, close.
River.
Yes. A river. Good job. Good job. All right. That then unlocks, and you see yourself another room.
40. I can go to 50. I've used my bonus attack already.
You have.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Then it's now Lona's turn. Lona, you are faced with an elk. You are a polar bear. What do you want to do about it? You going to attack this thing? Bite and claw?
Yes.
Alright, we bite and claw. This thing has not been hurt yet. It doesn't have any damage on it. But then neither do you. You hit the first one with a 25, and the second one misses with a 9. You are going to swipe at Ricky and cause Ricky 9 damage. Ricky still has 4 health left. Okay, let's see. I think that's all that you can do apart from just movement.
That's in my way, so I can't really move forward. So I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright then, so it's now Luca's turn.
We're gonna look at each other and stare into each other's soul, like
nice.
Really menacingly. Really
animal to animal. Yeah, animal to animal. Altogether, you guys have got 6, 7. You've got 7 rooms that you haven't opened yet. Only 7. Remember, if you open those rooms, you double your total. But it costs 700 to open them. You've still got 2 elks to... Well, 1 elk to find and 2 elks to kill. Wait, no, 3 elks to kill. Okay. Luca, you are stood in front of this fucking guy. It rammed you and did a bunch of damage. What are you going to do about it?
Stab it.
Stab it. Go for it. Let's stab this fucking elk. 14 definitely hits. 5 damage for sure. That's not enough to take it down, however. Wait, you've targeted yourself. You've targeted yourself with your own rapier. You guys have got to stop using the target function.
I don't know how to untarget myself.
On the token controls, the second option down, the target.
Ah, gotcha. And I am targeted now.
Yeah.
Cool. What health were you at before? What damage did you take before from the last elk?
It was like 8.
8 damage makes sense, because that's what I think you're at now. So then, because I just clicked apply, and I didn't want that to actually attack you with that damage. There we go. I've done it onto selected now, not targeted. Okay, so the elk takes 5 damage, but it's still looking fairly healthy. What do you want to do? Dagger it is. Give me a swipe. 25 definitely hits. You're really good with your daggers, I gotta say.
They're my favorite.
And that is 5 damage again. You haven't taken this thing down, but you've cut it very, very badly. It's not quite mortally wounded, but it's pretty fucked up. It's up to you what you want to do now.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I can do much else.
Oops.
So yeah.
Up
Keep
to
accidentally
you.
clicking the doors. I'm trying to.
I mean, I can't attack it again because I did action and bonus, so.
You've got movement, but you might take an attack of opportunity by moving away from it.
And the only place I would go would be this door.
Are you okay, Bullet? You seem like you're really having a fun conversation in chat there about mimics and bodies.
Here.
So you're just going to chill there? Alright, cool. Then it is now elk turn. This elk is going to smack you with hooves. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make it back up so that it can charge at you, but that means it's going to get you're going to get an attack of opportunity against it. So it will come back to here, triggering an attack of opportunity.
So does that mean I get to rapier it? Or
It does mean that you get to rapier it. I mean, either one if you want, but yeah, the thing.
Rapiers.
I'm already aware of those, and I'm very happy with those, Bullet. I know about them. You need to make an attack roll, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that misses. So this thing has managed to get away with backing up away from you, and it's now going to charge forwards and attack you with its ram, but it's also going to try and hit you with its charge attack. First, we'll see if the ram hits. It doesn't. That's a 7. It wasted its turn. Alright, we move on then. What else do we have? We've got this other guy up here is going to attack Strawberry. It will also back up. It makes sense if one of them does it, then the other one should too. So, Strawberry, you have the opportunity to do an attack of opportunity. Which would you like to do? You've got bite and claws, and the claws do more damage. Do you want to do claws?
Yeah, claws.
Alright. Polar Bear does an attack roll. It's a 14, so it hits. The damage from that is 12. You destroy this elk. Wait, I've marked the wrong one. There we go. Alright.
Yeah.
The elk in front of you is now dead, and I will give you the points awarded for that. Hearing some real breathing again. Right. That is... Nobody's got less than 700 points to their name at this point. You've all managed to get at least 700 points. And that person who has 700 is Mars, who is like feet away from grabbing a token as well. So this should be good. We're getting back to the top of the next order. This is going to be the last turn that everybody gets. Last turn, everybody. You've still got...
Do we want to use tokens and just open all the doors? So we could try and find that last elk, or meh?
What does everyone want to do?
I think we can open a few before that, but I guess we would better be us doing that have done.
I feel the elks either in one of the...
Unless you want to do it now.
Well, it's the start of your turn and you've only got 5 people in your party. If you don't do it now, then you're not going to know what is going to happen. Yeah.
How many doors do we need to unlock?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be 700.
And then that would double everything, right?
It would double everything just by the fact that you opened them. Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you all agree? Is that a yes from everybody? Yeah?
That's
okay.
a yes from
Yeah.
And Strawberry as well?
Elena.
What?
Do you agree to open up all of the doors for the cost of 700 from the party so that you can double the return at the end?
I am okay with that, yeah.
Alright. Then all of the doors start to open. You hear the answers. I believe you did, didn't you?
I'm just double checking because I didn't hear a confirmation in this last round.
I got mixed up with all of it. I thought that I heard Lex say yes. Lex? Hello, Lex?
Oh, yeah, I did say yes.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Sorry, I missed
Okay.
it.
So, door number 3. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? A candle. Door number 8. People make me, save me, change me, raise me. What am I? Money. Door number 19. What is so fragile that just saying its name breaks it? Silence. Number 25. I follow you all the time and copy your every move, but you can't touch me or catch me. What am I? Your shadow. 31. Simon's dad has 4 sons. March, April, and May. What is the name of the 4th son? Simon. 32. Forward I'm heavy, but backwards I'm not. What am I? Ton. 33. What word is spelt wrong in the dictionary? The word wrong. Okay. Now then, because you have unlocked all of the doors, I can't be asked to go through and manually unlock each one of them because it will take me a fucking lifetime. So what I'm going to do instead is, I'm going to just manually select every single wall in this place and delete them all. Now you can see where everywhere is. You would have had this kind of vision anyway, without me having done that. It is now your place to decide how you're going to get to where you need to get to. Now, I still would like you to make your way through doorways. It's not like I've erased all of the walls for real. It just means that you're gonna, need to figure your way around the obstacles to get to where you need to be. Now, remember, there's no actual need for you to escape this place on time. This was a timed activity so that you could get everything that you needed within a given time. You can leave successfully regardless of where you are. So, don't worry about any of that. Let's go.
Mikam de sus.
Yeah, I've just what's it? I've banned somebody else. It was already doing an alert, so it didn't show up as the animation. But there you go. Shame that. I would have liked to have known. I did get the text to speech though, so that's cool. Right, it's Elena's turn. Where are you moving?
5, 10, 15. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You get
30,
the
35, 40.
Yep. You've managed to get that. I think you've still got 1 key point left, right? You've only used Step of the Wind twice. So you do have a Step of the Wind to use if you want to. What do you want to do?
10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 4.
Mm-hmm. Question. Have you got any... you do. You've got dart. You have a ranged weapon attack that you could do from where you are. Because you could get close to it, but you won't have any actions left to be able to do anything with that. So 20 feet, 60 feet. So from where you are, you would be rolling with disadvantage. But At least this way you actually have a chance of hitting the thing. And it's only a 10 AC. So you would need to roll this with disadvantage on your attack roll. And even so, you manage to beat it, because you get a plus 10 to your roll anyway, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, you do hit it. Now roll damage for the dart. 9 damage on the dart is crazy, because of your strength score. Yeah, it's already nearly dead with a single dart. I think you've just hit one of its major arteries in its throat, and it's starting to gurgle. Alright, you've got 2 elks left. 2 elks left. Oh. Now, Livia has reappeared back in the material plane. Livia has a token in front.
Almost forgot.
Probably will not be able to make it anywhere on this turn, though, to be able to kill another elk. But you could race your way through and get some tokens. It's up to you. Almost forgot what?
I use my Step of the Wind action.
Ah, Step of the Wind. Yeah. Thank you for that. All right, well, it's now Livia's turn, then. That was a very successful turn by Twisted. What do you want to do, Livia? Remember, you're able to fly 60 feet.
Yeah, I don't think I... do you think that should work on fly?
Yes. So you can get all 3 of them. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. So then you finish up there. Okay, so you've managed to scoop up 3 more tokens. That brings your total to 1,300. You've used your action. You've got a bonus action left. Is there anything you want to do with it?
I assume if I spend my sorcery points to get a spell slot, I can't instantly use the spell on that turn.
You would not be able... I mean, only if you... No. So if you've used your action to dash, to use your bonus action to convert the spell would mean that you don't have any action economy left to use it. So this would be the... This is your last turn. You have a bonus action to use. It's up to you how you use it. But I don't know whether you've put any spells in your slots that have bonus actions to cast. You have 1 and it's Misty Step. So you could Misty Step. But that's 30 feet. And then you have to do another roll to see if you...
Then I'm just gonna use 5 of them to get a new level 3 spell back to... Can't really do...
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to use it anyway, it's fine. Okay, then it's now Ronna's turn. What do you want to do, Ronna?
Alright, so we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yeah.
Movement. Bonus action move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
From here, we are gonna use a boomerang shit.
Nice.
Yeet this at that elk.
So that will be disadvantage because it's more than 20 feet away.
Alright.
But it will still only be an AC of 10 to beat. Just don't get a nat 1.
Reckless.
That's a melee attack.
Melee. That's
yeah.
Melee. Sorry.
And it's just shy by 1. That sucks.
Darn it. Wait,
that
wait.
sucks.
Do I get a bonus for being next to somebody? Or am I thinking the wrong thing?
No, you're thinking of
no, sneak attack.
Even then, they have to be flanking the opponent, not you.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, that sucks.
Darn.
Yeah. Is that giving you your bonus for rage? No, that's just bonus on the damage. Never mind. Okay then. Let's see. I think that would be your turn. I think that's your turn now.
I think so. Oh wait.
Luca, get in here. Use
I should have tried my javelin, maybe. Never mind. Whatever.
Tried to what?
I was just thinking my javelin might have been better off to throw with. Because it's got a longer range, but I'm just kind of like, oh, wait.
We would have taken your first roll off that roll anyway if you did retcon that, and that would be a 3. It'd still be the same result.
Oh, okay. But, oh, right, because it was this.
Can I use my heroic inspiration for somebody else's roll?
What's the wording of heroic inspiration?
Oh, let me look it up real quick.
I don't see it anywhere on your features list.
It only says that I can use it to reroll any dice in the game.
Right. Inspiration. Oh, right. I see what you mean. Inspiration. Okay. Inspiration is something that gets granted by the DM. It's not usually something that your character has natively. And we don't use that in my homebrew.
No, I have a passive feature as a race bonus.
I don't see that in your features list.
It's inside the features, racial features menu.
Racial features. Whereabouts?
It says heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest.
Where are your racial features? Racial features. What is it? Resourceful? Okay, resourceful. Yeah. You gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. Okay. Well, if you took that race based on that, then I won't take it away from you. But you can't give it to somebody else, no. Okay. Give me your best argument for doing it just this once. If you convince me well enough, then you can do it on this occasion, but not in future.
I guess I can only explain it by telling something to runners through the radios to inspire them.
Okay. Alright.
So I just shout toward radios to kill that elk.
Okay. I will allow Ronna to retcon that roll on the boomerang shield. I will let Ronna decide whether to use the javelin or use the boomerang shield. But you will not be given the inspiration of rolling with advantage. You will be given inspiration as you can take another attack.
Alright. We're gonna go with the javelin.
Clever decision.
And that's just a normal, correct?
It would be at that range, yes, because it is 30 feet. Wait, let me just check.
Just saying not advantage,
let me just check.
Not disadvantage.
It is... Actually, it is disadvantage. Because it's 35 feet away from you, not 30.
Oh, nut.
Yeah.
So it's one square to the left. Or bottom, rather. Alright. So
it hits!
We got a
even with disadvantage, it hits.
Okay,
now give me damage roll.
Normal damage.
Normal damage! Nice. You completely eviscerate it. Give me your describe the kill on this thing.
Well, it's facing away from me, so this javelin just kind of goes.
Thank you for the follow, Adrian.
And turns it into shawarma. Is ready to get.
It's that whole fucking conversation about kebabs again. I swear to God, I'll kill every one of you. Alright, then that's Ronna's turn. It is now Lona's turn. Lona, you are second to last. We're going to end on Luca, and I think it might be Luca who decides whether you all get this doubling bonus. We can only imagine that you are going to, because Luca's been fucking killing everything so far. Luca's got the second highest points total of everybody at this point. Strawberry, what are you going to do? What do you want to do about this? You are a polar bear. A polar bear has got 40 movement. However, you are also a spellcaster. It's up to you how you go about this.
What options do I have?
Well, you could change out of your current form and potentially cast a spell if you can get line of sight on the elk. And it is a good enough range. For instance, you have Erupting Earth, which is 120 feet range. That's 3 rooms length. You would just need to have line of sight on it.
And where exactly is it? I am kind of...
It's down here. So yeah, someone's just painting a line for you there.
Oh, there. Yeah. I could try that.
I would say that if you can make it to this point here, then you will have almost a perfect line of sight. I would argue that you do have a line of sight on it from here. Do you want to go to there and change back into regular form?
Yes.
Okay. So you move there as the polar bear, which has got more movement speed than you do. You drop your polar bear form, and you now have range and line of sight on this creature, who is directly in front of Luca. You have spells, which all have range, and one of the best ones that you have is Erupting Earth, which you choose a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. There is a world where you roll 3 1s, but even in that, the thing is still going to take damage if it fails its saving throw. And it only has 3 health left. So, you could put the 20-foot cube, say, here. And then you're not hitting Luca. And you're also destroying the thing so that Luca doesn't have all the pressure on her shoulders.
Yeah, I want to do that. Exactly that.
Perfect. Then we'll cast Erupting Earth. And put down the thingy bob. And then I need to do a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. I'm going to do this as a public roll. I'm going to reveal it to everybody. The dexterity saving throw in chat. Normal roll. It gets a 19, so it succeeds. It will take half of whatever the damage is. If the damage rolled is 6 or more, then this will kill the elk. It's 3d12. The average from this will be, you know, in like the 15, 16, 17, that kind of area. I'm not very good with math. Can't tell me what it is. We're going to go now, though. I'm going to click damage. 32 damage. 32 damage. A 10, a 10, and a 12. That's fucking insane. You cause 16 damage to something that only has 3 health left. Describe the kill for me. How does this churned earth destroy an elk directly in front of Luca?
How I see it is that this elk stands there, and suddenly, since the elf is kind of moving around, a spike comes out of the ground and then slices, like, gets through them.
Nice. Luca, you are stood directly in front of this elk as it gets completely spiked and sharded through it. I'm just wondering how well you would have hit it if you had have taken a hit as well. Do you want to roll an attack on the thing?
Sure.
I want to see how Luca's slices would have gone. See if you could both have killed this thing. A 26 to hit. Fuck me. Yeah, that would have done it. Yeah. Now give damage. Jesus fucking Christ, Luca. 12 damage. Yeah. You nearly got the same as your sword on its own nearly did exactly the same amount of damage as a 3rd level spell from a fucking druid. That's fucking insane. And you also would have had your dagger attack as well. So you could walk through this. You could walk through this and go down to here. And then up to here. That would be 50 feet of movement.
Oh, there's no door there. I was like, isn't there a door there? Is it? Yeah.
Like that.
I'm trying to think. Give me.
Didn't it be 5 feet less because they went downwards?
Let me.
Say again?
Can I?
No, but it's the same.
Can I just?
No, I was just saying that to you, because the line is down there.
Oh, the 5 feet of extra?
I guess it would.
Yeah, that's just moving through the threshold, I guess. Yeah, that wouldn't make any difference anyway.
Okay, so do you think I could have made it through this door down here to get this one? Use 10 action to go diagonal. And then... So that would have been 50.
That's 85 total on that. 85. That means that you would be 10 short.
40, 50, that's one
and
move.
It's the same the other way around as well.
Because your boots of speed double the first move, but then the dash is just your base movement.
Yeah, I have an action and a bonus.
But you... Oh yeah, you haven't used your action, have you? Because you didn't actually slice the thing open. So yeah, you could have gotten both. Yeah, you could get both. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Then you've got both. Alright, so...
Extra coins, extra coins.
Extra points, extra points, extra points. Alright, now I need to try and figure out what the final total is. I've got a lot of maths to do. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. That's one successful session. You've opened up every room. You've opened up all of the rooms. You've killed all of the elks. You've not gotten all of the tokens. But that is only really there to pay the way for you to be able to unlock more rooms if you needed them.
Unlock the doors that we got confused by.
Yeah. I promise you I didn't try to make it overly difficult. The idea was...
You overestimate the capacity of my brain sometimes.
I made sure to put a bunch of children's ones in there as well, on purpose, because I knew my audience.
We appreciate you for it.
Thank you so much.
Like the harder ones here around the start of the game.
Yeah, but then that's why you had the extra tokens to be able to buy your way through. Makes no difference. They're all gonna find you in time anyway. All you need to do is just open one up and then use the tokens for that to open the second one if you get stuck. It meant that you needed to coordinate, you needed to collaborate, you needed to decide as a group early whether you were going to be buying your way through rooms instead of standing there and waiting. The whole thing was exactly the same, whether you did it back to front or front to back. It made no difference whatsoever. And you can argue the toss with me, but I know that I'm right. So, there we go. The final total.
I have become overpowered.
You have. You are a fucking beast, but you have no AC. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. It will be my goal as a DM to kill you. In fact, I'll just get a bunch of mages who can cast Fireball, and they'll just throw it at everybody. And they'll get top of the initiative, and they'll just run out. Mars, I see what you're doing, you fucking lunatic. Well, that was quite a successful run. You've managed to kill 11 elks. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Well, the totals are as follows. Elena, you have 900 tickets. That's very good. Very, very good. Ronner, you have 1,100 tickets. Also very good. Luca and Lorner, both on 1,200 each. And our newcomer, Livia, on just ahead of that whole group, 1,300. Just 100 separating 4 of you. That's crazy. Well, 200, I suppose, if we're splitting hairs, but I don't have many to split, so we won't do that. Also, you did get an extra 100 from one of our patrons, Stephen Days, which was very good. But then you also decided to spend 700 tickets to be able to open up every room. Personally, I think that that was a very good idea, because in opening up those rooms, you managed to find the final elk and kill it, giving you double what your point total were for the elks themselves. Now, being that there were 11 elks in the whole area, and you got 400 tokens for killing each elk, and then double that by killing each of those, that actually means that your total comes to... let me figure this out. The final total actually comes to 29,000 tokens. This was intentionally a very difficult task. I set it to you so that you could find a way to collaborate and communicate and work together as a team, instead of being focused on yourselves and your own actions, thinking about other people, thinking about how you could aid other people. And you did so very successfully. Although, I would also say that, Elena, you clearly have problems, and I think that we need to get you speaking to HR or a therapist or something, because I do notice that you've been ass-punching a lot of elk lately, and I think that we might need to talk about this. But we'll get through that in time. For the time being, however, on a very successful run, given that you got 11 elk, which means that you have doubled your point total. In fact, I got my maths completely wrong. I'd actually already accounted for that number. Then it would actually be 19,000, not 29. That would be crazy. Why would I ever do that? So 19,000 divided by 5 people. Since you double the total from the elk, that gives you an additional 4,400 points. And the rest of them were actually accounted for in your totals, which is why I accidentally added it one more time. That then means that your final total takeaway from this session each is 3,800 tokens each. 3,800 tokens each. That is crazy. That is quite crazy. I am flabbergasted that each of you have managed to do that. Also, hi Tats in the chat. Hi Tats. Tats, do you want to see a cool animation? You might have to sacrifice yourself for it, though. Or does someone else want to sacrifice themselves?
You can yeet me again.
I'll yeet you again if you want it.
Say yeet. Yeet.
Alright. Did it work? It's not worked. Why hasn't it worked?
I don't know.
No! It didn't work. No!
I tried it on Twisted.
It's not worked. Why aren't you working? Oh, damn it. I'm just going to run it.
Maybe the animation didn't reset and it only works once.
I did it manually through my macro.
Do both of those.
There you go. Yeah, we'll untime you out. That's annoying that it doesn't automate every single time. That's really annoying. Right. I need to figure out some maths now because I did the Belt of Fire Giant Strength. How much did that cost? Was that a 5,000?
Yes.
And the Unarmed Prowess was 750, right? So that would be 5,750 off your total.
55 left.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So then... 355, you said?
Yes.
So that puts you at 4155 now. And then we've got Ronna has just got an additional 3,800 as well, which brings Ronna's total now up to...
I've almost got 5,000 again.
Yeah, I know, right? Ronna's total is now at 7,450. Luca's total is now at 6,850. Lana's total is now 7,750. You guys are going to need to start spending some of your tokens, or you're going to end up burning a hole in your pocket. And Livia's new total is now 5,780.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool indeed. That's awesome. Wonder why this hasn't worked. Wonder why. I wonder if it's Lumia's side or what's its side? Let me try the ban one. I'll do a test run. I'm not actually going to ban anybody.
What the fuck?
It did work through Lumia.
Got kicked in the taint.
Because it does that, Tats. Because it does that animation. JackalViper got kicked in the taint. And I'll try the timeout one as well. See if that works.
What the fuck?
There you go.
JackalViper has no chill.
There you go. So it works on that side. For whatever reason, it's not working on this side. It's not doing it through OBS, and I don't know why it's not doing it through OBS. Alright, well, that's it for our session today, everybody. Thank you all for being here, though. You actually managed to quite successfully make your way through. You helped each other out by talking through what you thought each thing was. In the end, we actually had Livia give away inspiration to help Ronna with a throw. That was good teamwork. We also managed to get Strawberry to use a 3rd level spell for the first time, which is fucking elite. We had our first fireball ever, which is pretty fucking cool. Maths nearly broke all of our brains. And also so did Roman numerals. That riddle, by the way, again, 500 begins it. D is the Roman numeral for 500. So 500 begins it and ends it, means that it's a D at the start and the finish. 5 in the middle is seen. V is the Roman numeral for 5. First of all figures is 1. First of all letters is A. Take up their stations between. That means that you've got to fit an A and an I somewhere in between the D, V, and D, which means either Divad or David. So there you go. And join all together, and then you will bring before you the name of an eminent king. King David of Israel. King David was a piece of shit. King David wanted to marry somebody, but she was already married, and he was the king, so he sent her husband off to war so that he would die, and he could marry her.
Yep, only he didn't die.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit. And using a slingshot against a giant is bullshit, because a slingshot is so fucking like badass as a weapon. It's basically like agreeing to go to a boxing match. It's like agreeing to go to a boxing match and then taking a fucking Magnum revolver with you. Like, just take the guy's fucking head off instead of actually fighting the fight that you agreed to fight. It's fucking fucked up, man. It's fucked up. So yeah, David's a prick. David's a real prick. Anyway, that's me on my tirade about the mythical king of Israel, David. Anyway, we have everybody's new point totals. People have got tickets that they should be spending. The most expensive of all of the items is only worth 5,000, and 4 of you now are over the 5,000 mark.
I'm almost.
You're nearly there again.
Over the 5,000 mark again.
You've been racking it up though, and you've been saving a lot to make sure that you get these items. And you're already like, you're punching holes in elks' arseholes. So, you know, like
Next buy a shield.
You've tore them a new one already. You know what I mean? Like
Next
a few
time
times.
Buy a very rare shield for +3 AC.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna draw.
And then after that, if I earn up enough again, I'm gonna buy a weapon for very rare +3 add on to my attack damage rolls.
I'm drawing a horrified Loki.
I think we broke a Jackal.
I've drawn a horrified Loki.
I just know it looks like Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Jerry as Loki.
Jerry as Loki.
Jerky.
Jokey.
Give him some amazing teeth. Because that's what you need in all cases. More teeth. Lovely. Jokey. Or Larry. What the fuck? Okay. We're moving on. That's the end of the stream. Hey. Yeah, it would be Laurie, wouldn't it? Not Larry. Tats, have you got any recommendations for who we should raid? You always have good recommendations for raids. You know all of the most wholesome of people. Nico Hart. Are they online now then? They are. Okie dokie. Let's go. He's another Brit. Alright then. Let's go raid Nico Hart. Alright. Thank you everybody for being here today. It's been a lot of fun. I have realised that I've got some technical issues on my side that I need to fix. I will get to them right now. But in the meantime, let's go and raid somebody who deserves a little bit of support and happiness and health and all of those good things. Someone by the name of Nico Hart. At the moment, they are playing... what is this game? Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Looks interesting, but we'll see what they're up to. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. I hope that you've all enjoyed seeing people getting yeeted. I know that Luca enjoyed being yeeted. It was very fun. The very first person to ever have that done to them. Besides the person who I did it, like, legit on. Anyway. Oh. They are actually closing their stream now. They're legit closing their stream now. They're being told, go and rest. You take care. Have a good day. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for the stream. So what we're going to do instead is we'll find somebody else to raid. Leal13.
Vixie.
Is Vixie on?
Yeah, Vixie.
Oh, okay. We can do Vixie.
There's also frog glasses. They're fun.
Let's go for a Vixie one. Pixie plays.
Yeah.
I drew a chubby little jackaling.
Nice. So we're gonna go and raid Pixie plays. Looks like they're playing a little bit of Elden Ring. Looks like they're having a wonderful time doing it as well. So we'll go and drop in on them, say hello. Remember that if you can't be good to yourself, then at least have fun. I'm back at university this week. It's been kind of rough start because there's a bunch of shit that I now need to do, and I hate the fact that it's all getting complicated for me in my last years at university. But I can see the end on the horizon, and hopefully it will be good from here. Let's go and give some of that good, positive, lovely, healthy, happy, warm vibes to our lovely Vixie. I will see you all next time. Love you all. Bye!